I never liked you, to be honest. I never had feelings for you. And 110% you were not my type. Not even close, haha. Just join the call on Snapchat on Saturday the 5th of October, and then on Sunday the 6th of October, yo, what are you doing? And then the same day, come here. You're a scared hello? Answer. And then Sunday the 27th of October, hi, do you miss me? Okay, so I'm gonna go out on a limb and say probably not. I never liked you, to be honest. I never had feelings. You're 100% not my type. Sorry, 110% not my type. You're a scared do you miss me? No. Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great day today and I hope you're ready for this. We're back judging the Nice Girl subreddit today and it's going to be so fun. And also happy Easter everybody. Do you want an Easter bunny, guys? It's going to be a fun episode. I woke up and I was going to read some more Am I the A-hole? But I felt like something a little bit different today. Enjoy, guys. After opening with saying her greatest strength was kindness and then saying that my flannel shirt was the ugliest outfit that she'd ever seen, she hit me with this. Okay, so she said that her greatest strength was kindness. I think bald guys should pay particular attention to style. That's just me though. Did you match with me to insult my fashion sense? Seems kind of unkind. Even bald guys have feelings. Yeah, what do they mean their greatest strength is kindness? No, it's not. Oh, hello, my greatest strength is kindness. I matched with you so that I could insult you. Because as you can see, I'm so kind. Going out of your way to be rude to somebody is so wild. Like, keep on scrolling or swiping or whatever. But no, they're like, I need to match with this person so that I can insult them. That's so sad. The next one says, hell knows no fury like a woman scorned. A year ago, I matched with a woman on Hinge with whom I hung out with exactly once. We had several different strange text interactions after this encounter that caused me some concern. One example is that she told me about a date that she just returned from and how much she liked the guy. She then started texting me from another number without identifying herself when I stopped responding as fast. Wow, that's unbelievable actually. You stop responding fast and she starts to message you from a different phone. Ultimately, she called me a creep and told me to lose her number. I blocked both numbers at that point and I didn't think about her again. Until a couple of days ago, I got a text from a random unidentified person. This is almost a year later, by the way. What, from a different number? The exchange is listed above. Of course, after identifying who it was, I didn't want anything to do with her and I declined any further interactions. Today, I got a match on Bumble and exchanged a few messages. The woman told me that we had a mutual friend who would be texting me shortly. Lo and behold, it was the crazy woman again, attempting to deliver retribution in the form of an SMS. Hey, are you still in so-and-so? Yes, I do. Oh, cool. Are you still single? Cool. Where are you now? I'm terribly sorry. I don't have this number saved. Can you remind me who this is? Lol, it's so-and-so. I'm at work at the moment. What are you up to? Where do you live now? I'm in so-and-so still. I'd like to see you again, but you blocked me, lol. You told me to lose your number. I was trying to respect your wishes. Lol, no. Are you free this weekend? Unblock me, please. If you don't mind me asking, what made you think of me? During our last interaction, you didn't seem too thrilled about hanging out. I called a few times, but I was blocked. I just got a new work phone, so I figured that I'd try again. Can you text my personal number? I don't remember what your other number is. To be fair, you told me to erase your number, so I'm kind of surprised that you want to chat with me anymore. We don't have to, lol. I'll let you decide. Ciao. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like a lot of drama in my life. No offense. Okay, no worries. Take care. Stop texting my friends on Bumble. Nobody wants to date you. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, the top comment. Do people not have lives? What the f? And the one below that, was she trying to get with you to make her friends that you're apparently texting jealous? Mind games. Yeah, so confusing. And all of that to turn around and say, stop texting my friends on Bumble. Nobody wants to date you. Wait, so how many times did they get a new phone? Twice or 3 times? So like, do you feel like if OP blocks this number, they'll do it again? The next one says, hi there, I added you from dating app name. How are you? Did we match? No, I swiped left on you so that I could save my likes for people who don't put their IG. Haha, I appreciate the initiative, but I'm not interested. Best of luck to you though. Okay, loser, you're ugly anyway. Oh my god, cannot handle the very polite rejection. The nice guy sub subreddit is the exact same. Like, oh, you politely rejected me? They said, I appreciate it, but I'm not interested. Best of luck to you though. And that very polite rejection is not okay. They have to insult them. Okay, loser, you're ugly anyway. So unbelievably unnecessary. Yeah, like this comment says, what happened to saying, okay, take care, and moving on? Why do so many people have to throw in some bizarre personal insult? That says a lot more about them than it does about the person they're insulting. Yeah, 100%. Like, oh yeah, you really told them by insulting them for no reason when they were being polite. Yeah, like this comment says, you hurt her ego big time. Next. Yeah, identical to nice guys. Rejection? Oh my god, no, I cannot handle this. I must insult you. The next one says, girlfriend loses her mind because I didn't get her food that she specifically told me to not get. For context, here's my post from when these texts occurred. Okay, so that's an Am I the Gay Hole post. We'll read that first. Am I the gay hole for not getting my girlfriend food after she told me not to? Hi, old my 26 male, girlfriend 23 female, and I've been together for about a year and a half. It's been mostly good, but it does seem like at times she has very odd expectations. This morning I was going out for breakfast. I texted her to ask if she wanted me to get her breakfast and she said no. I asked her if she was sure and she assured me that she didn't want anything. Come a few hours after, she calls me and says, you know, it really didn't sit right with me that you didn't get me food this morning. If you were more thoughtful, you would have showed up to my door and surprised me with breakfast. That is so unbelievably frustrating when somebody creates an expectation in their head that they completely made up. They don't say anything about it, but when that expectation doesn't actually happen, they're acting like the other person did something wrong. Like that's a form of creating a problem that doesn't need to exist. OP asked them if they wanted any breakfast. They said no. They double checked and they still said no. And then they said, you know, it really didn't sit right with me that you didn't get me food this morning. If you were more thoughtful, you would have showed up to my door and surprised me with breakfast. So had this expectation that they made up in their head that OP would still bring them breakfast even though they said no twice and surprise them with breakfast. And then they get upset at OP when they don't do that. That's so frustrating. And that's so toxic in a relationship. Mind you, we live about 10 minutes away from each other. So I had zero problem bringing her food, but I asked her twice if she wanted it and she said no. Do I just not understand women? She's legitimately so pissed and thinks that if I liked her more, I would have brought her food anyway. Sometimes I think she obsesses over TikTok couples who stage every interaction. Yeah, so she expects some fantasyland relationship between her and I. Oh no, that's so bad. Because if you start doing stuff like that, you could do it about anything. You could be like, oh, well, I expected you to surprise me with flowers today, and somehow you're meant to read my mind, but because you didn't meet that expectation that I made up, I'm upset at you, even though you haven't done anything. Like, oh, I just thought maybe that you'd surprise me with breakfast after I said that I didn't want any food twice. Like, do you know what I mean though? You're making an issue out of nothing. The top comment says, not the a-hole, this is a mind game and it's not fair at all to you. When someone clearly communicates that they don't want something, it's completely unreasonable for them to expect you to somehow know that they were lying and that they really did want it. For the record, I'm a woman and I think only idiots play idiot games like this. Yeah, 100% mind games. I have seen this before. I remember seeing it and it was something really similar. Like, oh, I expected you to do this, this, and this, but you didn't do exactly that, so now I'm upset at you. And I remember thinking like, wow, you're making an issue out of nothing. Do you want to fight with your partner? You know, like it's so backwards. Like, I'm sorry, but I expected you to surprise me with a new car today. And it really didn't sit right with me that you didn't do it. So now I'm upset at you because you didn't do anything wrong. Like in a situation like that where somebody is making stuff up to get upset at you, like it's an impossible situation. You can't please somebody who does that because whatever you do, it's never going to actually meet their expectations because they can change their expectations to whatever random thing they expect that they see on TikTok. This comment says, not the a-hole she is. Did you point out to her that she specifically said no, not only once, but twice? What a asshole, you're not Kreskin. You took her at her own word and she's blaming you for listening to her, for not ignoring her. Do you see how fucked up that is? No means yes. When she feels like it? No, no means no, and she's an utter a-hole for implying that she doesn't mean what she says. That's a no-win situation for anybody. Yeah, 100%. Because you never actually know what they want. Like, yeah, it's a no-win situation. And OP said, I almost feel as if she's trying to find reasons to like me less. I told her to go ask her friends and see what they say about this, and she refused. The comment below that says, not the a-hole, dump her. And OP said, I'm about to do it, to be honest. The responses here have been eye-opening. Okay, so back to the post. My then girlfriend was freaking out because I did not get her food when she specifically told me not to. She was drunk and has gone on tirades before, so it was expected. When I said that hurt way more than I thought it would, I wasn't totally serious. I just wanted her to stop, lol. She completely denied it the next day and unsent the messages. So luckily I saved the screenshot so that she couldn't run from it. Why would you be such a mean boyfriend to me? Like, you're so f***ed up. We could have had it all. Rolling in the deep like Adele. But you were a little boy, go bang boys because you're gay the way that you be acting. And OP responded to them saying, I wish I never met you. Wow, that hurts way more than I thought it would. Wish I never swiped right. You should go date a loser like yourself, like so-and-so. You deserve somebody who's fat like you. Wow. What did we just read? How awful can you be? Oh, I feel so sorry for you, OP. That's so awful. OP's got a comment that says, for added context, I have struggled with an ED, eating disorder. My ding-dong works totally fine, I think, for a few years, and she was well aware of this. That's why she called me fat, because she knew that that insult bothers me the most, regardless of how skinny I am during that period. Also, we are no longer together. I didn't mean to mislead. At the time of the text, we were together, so that's why I've got the title that I do. I'm so happy that you guys aren't together anymore, OP. That is so awful. The next one says, I'm not sure if this counts, but damn, the irony is rich. Oh, that sucks, and hopefully they snap out of it. So if I asked you out, you'll expect me to pay? Not necessarily, I just know that if I ask somebody out, I'm the one paying. To be honest, I don't care who asked. If you're the guy, I expect you to pay. I'm just a girl. I'm really a sweetheart, so I love a generous man, and I can't stand stingy a-holes. Yeah, I hate stingy a-holes too. Never want to pay for dates or anything like that. Yeah, what? That's hilarious. Oh, I can't stand stingy people. This comment says, I'm just a girl is something that my girlfriend humorously says when she makes a stupid mistake, but she knows it's a stupid excuse. I didn't think there were people out there who actually used it as an actual excuse. These people need to be studied. Yeah, that's so interesting. It's been a beautiful episode so far. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Jin's so unbelievably beautiful. He loves to be in the episodes. The next one says, Bumble match randomly got nasty. I went to see if this girl wanted to go grab some food since I'm visiting for a few weeks. Oh yeah, I looked into getting one, but they're super hard to find. Are they that rare? Never thought about that. I think in the US they are. They seem to be big in other parts of the world. Never knew that, honestly. I haven't been able to find one. I think maybe because they do better in calmer water. Potentially because over there the water isn't bad. Oh, definitely not. Which is a great thing. Exactly, haha. Yeah, haha. So I'm new here and you're the local. So where's a good spot to go for drinks and dinner? Check Yelp. I'm a human being, not some app to recommend you stuff. Best of luck. Also, kind of scummy that you see people in that way. Maybe get off dating apps. I meant as a place to take you, lol. Sorry, I didn't mean it as a disrespectful comment. Oh, it's whatever. I thought we were hitting it off. I guess I was wrong on that. Not really, if you think that's a way to ask a woman. Do you American guys see women as like human Yelp reviewers? No, I was wondering if you had a favorite place that I could take you out to, since I've only been here a few days. So the typical let me take her out, reject her, and then the other chick trick. I've heard about that one. Other chick, I want to take you out to dinner. Oh, dude, all the foreign students told me how bad American guys were once I got back. I mean, well, yeah, there's always that stereotype, but I don't follow that. I'd love to take you out and hear about your experiences and swap stories, but if you don't think I'm genuine, then I wish you luck in your endeavors, and I'm sorry if I offended you. I don't know if you're genuine about being serious, since you're here for a few weeks and you're not looking for something the same as I am. Yeah, I get that, but I'm also just not trying to get into your pants. I'd like to have a fun night out and have no expectations of that leading anywhere. If it does, it does, but I don't have an end goal in mind. Sucks because you're so cute. You white guys are the biggest disappointment known to humankind. No need to be mean, lol. Oh my god, OP didn't say anything wrong. Yeah, okay, believe whatever you want to believe that you've made up in your head. Yeah, the top comment, what the actual You white guys are the biggest disappointment known to humankind. Why? What did OP do wrong? That's so unbelievable. OP was so polite. Oh, so the typical let me take her out and then reject her and the other chick trick? I've heard about that one. Projecting that onto OP so hard. This comment says OP casually dodging a nuclear bomb. She's a doof. But yeah, like the top comment says, what the actual that is so wild. The next one says, how to lose a man. Care about him. Show loyalty. Show emotions. Be a nice gal. Identical to the nice guy stuff. People hate nice people. No, you being too nice is not the problem. Okay, that's pretty much all the new posts on the subreddit, everybody. Time to read something wholesome. Me after I said something wrong, but with confidence. Yeah, like what I said was 100% right. That's so funny. That doodle guy one. Nobody's ever called me something nice. Hey, what an adorable shark. Me, and then a photo of a happy shark. You adorable shark. The top comment says it's worth pointing out that what looks like the eyes are actually its nostrils. You can see the eyes on the side of the head if you look close. And the comment below that says that somehow makes it even cuter to me. Beautiful shark. Thank you for watching today's episode, everybody. I hope you had a great time today. It was an adventure of an episode like it is every time. The comment of the day today goes to Serene. Jin immediately leaving the basket after you finish gushing about how he never leaves the basket is the most cat thing that I've ever seen. Yeah, how funny was that? The second that I said how Jin never gets out of the basket, he immediately gets out of the basket. I don't think he can understand me, but sometimes I feel like he can. Maybe he can understand me. Thank you for commenting that, Serene. I thought that was so funny too. Like immediately, he was like, what? I am out of here. Thank you for the support, everybody. I'll see you in the next episode. Make sure you look after yourself and make sure you have a beautiful, amazing rest of your day. And you know what I'm about to say because I say it every other day. Bye!